Hello and welcome to this complete Java tutorial series. In this video, I will show you how to write a simple Java program using Eclipse IDE. The simplest program in programming languages is called the Hello World. So I will be showing you the Hello World using Java in Eclipse IDE. So let's get started. As you can see on my screen, when you first open an Eclipse IDE, and if you don't have anything in the Package Explorer, you will see something like this. Either you can use this to create a Java project, or you can go to File, New, Project, and you can choose Java project. But since I created a Java project before this, Java project appears here. If this doesn't show up, you can just say project, and then from this list, you click on Java, and then click on Java project, and then you would say next. And then you give it a name. Let's call it Hello, because we're going to do a Hello World program. And then you can just say finish. It will ask you if you want to create a module info.java. We don't need to do that for now, so I will say don't create. Okay, great. As you can see on the left, on the Package Explorer, you see my new project that I created, that I called it Hello. Let's expand it to see what's in it. So the first one says JRE system library. These are the Java libraries we use, that we chose when we created the project, so we don't have to worry about this one. This is a folder. It's called SRC source folder that the project created for us. So if you want to create a program or an application, we usually create within this folder. You just right click on it, you say new, and then you can either create a package like a folder within that. But for now, I don't need to create a package, or I can create a package. Let's create a package. So let's call our package. Usually packages are given in reverse domain name. So our company is called Mascot Tech. So let's say com.mascot tech. All right, I say this, finish. Yeah, you will create the package something like this. Now, Java is an object-oriented programming language. An object-oriented programming language, everything is within a class. So we need to create a class to put our code in, okay? So for that, I right-click on my package. I would say new, and then see this? Class. Okay. And then we give the class a name. You see this package? The package that I created shows up in here, com.mascottech. And then in here, let's give it a name. In Java, class names should start with an uppercase, and it's camel case, starting with an uppercase. So I'll say hello, like this. And then Eclipse is really great. It will help you in many things. So you see this one down here, public static void main string args. So you can click on this one and you will create that for you. Then I would say finish. Okay, let me maximize it a little so that you can see better. All right, so this is the class on the left, the class that I created. It says hello.java, so it will have a Java extension. In this file that Eclipse created for us, it has this, as you can see, package com.mascottech, and it says semicolon at the end. So in Java, you put a semicolon at the end of your statement. So this is called a statement. This one line is called a statement. And in here you see public class hello. We called our class hello, right? So that's that. Don't worry about this public, and also this, we'll talk about this later. And okay, and also this is called a comment. If you start your statement with double slash, this is called a comment. A comment is an explanation that the computer would not interpret it. So this is for humans to read, not for the computer. Okay, so let's enter a new line. So this is called a method. We'll talk about it later. So within our class, we have a method. So this is called our main method. This is the name of the method. So in here, let's say I want this program to print the word hello world. Okay, so for that, I will say system in uppercase S. Java is very case sensitive. System dot out dot println. Then I open parentheses, and then in here I put in double quotes, and I will say hello world, and then I put semicolon at the end. Don't worry about this, about this for now. Just consider this is something that prints a result to the screen, okay? And what I put in within the parentheses is the string that is displayed on the screen, okay? This is a function or the method that generates this, and this is what is going to be displayed. Okay, so now let's go to, you see this green button in here. Just click on it, and then this pops up. Say OK, and you see this result down here. Yeah, this says hello world. So this is a simple Java application that prints hello world to the screen. So this is very simple, it doesn't do much, but it gives you a feel of what a Java application is like. And now let's make this a little bit more, do more than this. For that, let us remove this, and I want it to display my name rather than just hello world. So for that one, I will say hello, let's keep hello comma, and in here let me say class, and I will explain this. Times 0, and then class, say this. Okay, this is a method or a function, and it needs a single, don't need this one, take it out. this one requires a single string, but now I have 1, 2, 3 things, and this class is a concatenation operator. In this case, when you put it after a string, it will be a concatenation string, but if you put it like between numbers, it will be an addition, as you know it in math. So in this case, I am appending the word hello, comma, space with the value of args0. What's args0? You see it over here? Yeah, this is something that is passed to this method. And this is when you run an application, Java application or a Java program, you can pass in arguments. So this is the first argument from the arguments list. I will show you how we ran that. And then I append this. So this combination gives hello, and if I pass my name in here, that will be my name here, and then append this one at the end. To run this by passing in arguments, I'm not going to click on run, rather I will go to run, you see on the top menu, and then click on run configurations. And then from here, you double click on Java application. And then say Java application, you will bring your class. It says hello here. And then go to click on arguments. And then in the program arguments section, not VM arguments, in the program arguments section, let's pass a name to it. Let's say mascot tech. And then let's say run. Okay, great. You see down here, hello, comma, mascot tech. All right, now we made it a little bit more dynamic, right? Previously, it was saying like hello world and everything was within these double quotes. Now what we use the plus operator to combine the input from the user, from the argument from here, and also appended this exclamation mark at the end of it. Okay, let's do more now. Instead of this, if I want to display the date, today's date in here, we need to do something more. For that, let's create some more variables. We'll talk about variables later. So let's say simple date format. Let me call it formatter and say before this, I need to create a date variable. Let's say date, call it now equals new date. Okay. Now this is complaining because it doesn't know. This is a data type, so it doesn't know what it is, so we need to import it. So click on this one, import date java.util, not java.sql. Click on that, and when you do it, you see this import java.util.date. So it imported that. Now I am creating a simple date format. We have a number of date formats in Java and in other programming languages, so I'm using the simple date format in here. And I say new simple date format of, let me give it a format, let's say dd year, then hour, minute, and seconds. Okay. I also need to import this simple date format. So click on this, the first one, import simple date format. And as you can see, this imported java.text.simple date format. So these IDEs make life easier for you in such a way. Now let's create a string, because this one expects a string, not a date format. So I will create a string variable, string date, and call it string date equals format now. Now let me pass this string date, this string date, say class. If you want to do something like this, you can do something like this. So I'm trying to add some date before this one, or if I want, I can make it at the bottom also. Okay. So now I don't need to go to run and configure it, because I already put in that. So I can just click on this run hello. Okay. Just say okay. Okay. So as you can see, it says Friday, December 3, 2021. This is hello, Mascot Tech. All right, so this is what I wrote. If you, okay, let me zoom out a little bit so that you can see, or I can minimize this so that you can see bigger. Okay. All right, so that is it. This is what a simple Java application looks like. To create a simple Java application, first you create a Java project, and then you can create a package if you want. You can create it without a package, so it will be by default under SRC. But if you want, you can create a package like this, and then within the package you create a class, and within the class you create, you need to have this. You need to have this public static void main string args as is, and then you put your code in here. You write whatever you want to do within this one, but this is a must. For now, just say take this one as this is a must within a class. This is called the main method, and you need to have that one, and within it you can do whatever you do. So these are called variables. This is a variable, this is a data type of the variable, and we are creating this variable here. This is also the data type. This is a variable, this is the data type of the variable. Same thing in here. This is a variable, this is its data type is string. This one is simple date format, this is a date. And this method prints some string to the screen, as you can see down here. So that's what we did. And this string args gets arguments from the user when you run it. As I showed you, when you go run and run configurations, and you pass something, in here. You see over here, whatever you put in here, that the first one will be arg0. So this is an array. We will talk about this when we talk about arrays later. So in here, what we did was we just appended. This is a string, and I showed you how I created a simple date format and converted that into a string, and then passed that string, concatenated it with hello, this greater than space hello, comma space, and then I appended some input from the user, and then appended this at the end of it. And that is it for today's video. I hope this was helpful, and if you are not subscribed to my channel yet, make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any videos in the future. I'm doing this Java complete tutorial series for absolute beginners and go into the intermediate level. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions or comments, just put them in the comment section. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up so that you will give me some encouragement to continue doing this, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.